Hello guys, let's say as per the presentation you might have already known now what exactly does conditional formatting do. It's basically a formatting, putting a different kinds of format based on certain conditions. When we use this tool over here, there are a few already predefined conditions already there which are quite frequently used. Let's say data bars is also here. If we select any one of the range and use these data bars, we can see that the numbers which are bigger are being colored in a different way. Same goes with the color scales, but instead of putting shadows like data bars, it's putting complete colors on the cells. To watch it in a more specified way, I'll be clicking on one of the icon sets. These icon sets, if you notice, is dividing the complete data set into different segments. Like the green over here is showing that this value is one of the highest values, as well as the yellow arrow which is facing down is showing that it's a value which is a bit lesser than the average, the mean. Similarly, the red values are showing the bottommost values. They're lying at the bottommost positions, quite lesser than the mean also. And similarly, the above arrow specifies values which are not very above the mean, but quite near to the mean itself, but above that. Let's say now to see the other available options also in conditional formatting, we'll go to highlight cell rules, and we can notice there are a few more options wherein the first one says greater than. That means you can select any number of values which might be greater than any specific value. Let's say if we select this range and say values greater than 50,000. It highlights all the values which it finds greater than to be 50,000. Similarly, we can also choose in for a less than value, between, or maybe exactly equal to. Also, we can choose a text, any specific date occurring between yesterday, today, tomorrow, in 7 days, or any of the reasons that as per the requirements. And finally, we can also select duplicate values. Let's say if I copy any name from here and put that name at random places, I want to see what all are the names here which are falling into the duplicate condition. I'll say conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, and duplicate values. If you notice, all the duplicate values on the left hand side got highlighted. I can surely go ahead and select any of the popularly used color formats, or I can go to custom format for selecting any special colors. We'll see some more options available into conditional formatting into the next video. Hello friends, I'll again start off with conditional formatting, wherein this time I'm coming up with a situation wherein we might get some kind of a customized requirements. So what happens is, as of now, what we are doing is we're just selecting the columns, selecting the correct any of the options available from here, and we are able to see the output in our Excel sheet in the same array that we select. But what if the the output that we require is a bit different? It might be a customized requirement. I'll also show you now today how do we set a customized requirement into conditional formatting. We'll just go through all these options. Also, there are certain more options available here which we didn't discuss in the last video, for adding up top 10 items, top 10 percentage items, bottom 10 percentage, etc. Let's say I'm coming up with a situation wherein I want the whole rows to be colored with the city name to be as Bangalore. So what I will do is I will select the whole data using a Control A first, go to conditional formatting, Go to more rules this time. I go to more rules, I see all the available options that we already saw earlier. I would try to choose the formula option this time. It says format values where this formula is true. I know that most of the logical functions result in the Boolean values like true or false. So I will see that my condition is that the city name should be Bangalore. So I'll say equal to, I would try to select the first cell of my selection. Anyways, this is going to be a conditional formatting, so I don't need to worry about the text. It's anyways going to color only Bangalore. So I'll say is equal to Bangalore to be equal to if this cell is equal to Bangalore, then I want the whole selection to be colored, wherein I'll try to fix the rows, unfix the rows, but still keep the columns fixed. If you notice, I just removed $1 before this one that stands for row number, and still I'm keeping the column numbers as fixed so that the condition can be spread into the different arrays according to the rows. Let us select a good color option over here so that we are able to see the output in a correct way. I think I would select blue. I like blue. Okay, that's how it works. If you notice, all the rows containing Bangalore are now being highlighted. It's a very interesting thing. Let's see if it works in a more dynamic way also. Let's say now I enter data into this rows. I find out that this girl Trideep Jyoti Das is also shifting to Bangalore now. So the moment I put Bangalore, this whole row got colored. Wow, this works fantastic. Sure. Let's see if you're able to do this with the other conditions also, just to be quite spread enough. This is like, you can use this into different fields. You can use your own conditions. You can use an AND function here. You can use an OR function. You can use is text and all, so that whatever results you're getting should be into a true or a false format, in a Boolean format. I hope this helps. Thanks. Yeah.